Hey, problem solvers. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to literacy. Guys, we did it. We put together all of these strategies that are helping us read nonfiction well. You guys have grown so much as nonfiction readers, and I can see it. It's helping you with your writing projects. It's helping you with our scientific inquiries. It's helping you all over the board, and I can really notice it, and I'm very proud of you, and I hope you recognize it because it's definitely there. So now that we have all of these strategies, we really need to talk about a very important skill that every nonfiction reader needs to be familiar with, and that is summarizing. So when you read a nonfiction text, you really need to be able to understand it, truly understand it, and summarizing pushes you to be able to figure out what is most essential to understand in a text. So today, we will work on how to summarize a nonfiction text. Think of it as kind of a summary boot camp. You're going to jump in and just practice right away. And then we'll come together and see what we did well and what we can improve upon. So, on the surface, summarizing seems pretty darn easy, right? I mean, what are we going to do? We just need to say back what the text says, right? It's actually a little more complicated than that. To summarize well, you really know what to include in your summary and what to leave out. You need to know how to summarize the author's points in your own words, which means we are not copying word for word, in your own words. And we need to know details that support the author's main idea. Every text has a main idea. What is it that the author is trying to tell us in this text? That is the main idea. So even though it seems kind of simple on the surface, it's not. It's a very detailed skill that we're going to practice today. So today, I thought we could look at one text and practice this work together. So I would like to read you a nonfiction text. It's just going to be a short little excerpt of a nonfiction text. And we're going to practice summarizing. I want to give you a gut sense of what it's like to summarize. Today, I really want to teach you that when readers summarize nonfiction, they organize their summaries, just like we organize our notes when we're taking notes. It's not very different, is it? We are going to organize our summaries. So what is the most important thing the writer is trying to tell us? What is the main idea? And then the main idea should be supported by supporting details. Again, just like we do in writing when we're taking notes. Taking notes, on some level, is a form of summary. And again, while we're organizing our summary, we need to be able to make sure that it is written in our own words. If you guys don't know what that means, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to reiterate what that means. So you have already learned that after reading a chunk of text, nonfiction readers pause to retell or summarize the author's point in a text, right? And the main idea and supporting details of what they just read. So now that you know even more about nonfiction, like the different structures it could take, cause and effect or chronological, you can guide You can guide the way you summarize the main idea and supporting details of the text. And you want to be on the lookout for the structure of the text as you read. Okay. So, are you guys ready to give it a try? What do you think? I'm going to read a text out loud to you. I'll also project it on the screen so you can follow along. And I want you to listen to the main idea and then to the smaller supporting details as I read the passage. Understood? Let's go. Here comes the sun. All right, no, seriously. All right, let's read. Here comes the sun. The sun is Earth's 5 billion year old friend. How hot is it? Really hot. The sun has a core of gases that reaches a temperature of 27 million degrees Fahrenheit or 15 million degrees Celsius. Here on Earth, we are 93 million miles or 150 million kilometers away from the sun, but that's still close enough to feel the burn. The sun provides most of the heat and light for our planet, but it is not the only factor in our weather. All those millions of miles from the sun, our planet spins on an axis. The rotation causes moving air to change direction. Add more movement to the air that is rising, falling, and changing temperatures, and you end up with a wild weather ride. When it comes to causing weather, the sun, land, and air are all partners. The sun heats large patches of land, which warm the air above them. The wind then moves the warm air around, sometimes bumping cooler patches out of the way. The air's constant shifting, rising, falling, heating, and cooling makes the weather very unpredictable. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up so you can refer back to it if you'd like. But what I would like you to do now is to open up a brand new shared Google Doc. You guys are all experts at that. Make sure you share it with me. And I want you to just try your best. Just dive right in and summarize this text. Remember to state the main idea and then supporting details. Okay, we're going to spend half of the period doing that independently. Make sure you work hard and stay focused so that we can spend the second half of the period comparing what we wrote and celebrating what we did well and improving what we could do better. Sound good? Cool, 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 cool. I will see you on Zoom. If you need this, pause the video and keep it up. But I'm going to sign off. Bye, guys.